Good morning, everyone. Talking about my heart transplant survivor. Uh, all of this started out in 2004 when I was going through hypothyroidism. And hypothyroid is basically when your hormone, which is by the way, is very important to you. It's a hormone that sits up under your neck that tends to go out of whack. Good morning. How you doing? All right. And it tends to play on your operation of your body, and mine was hypo, which made me lose a lot, which is hyper, which actually was hyper, which made me lose a lot of weight. I mean, I think I got down to like 168 pounds, and my heart was beating out of my chest. It got so bad that my heart was expanding. I could hear my heart. I could hear my heart beating so bad I could hear it through conversations. It was just that wild, and that was a turning point in my life that I was going to be dealing with a bad heart forever. And once they got the thyroid situation under control, which they borderline kind of like gave me radiation to kind of like mask it. And when they did that, it just basically kind of slowed it down. They really didn't heal it all the way. So I still deal with thyroid problems along the way with everything else. As far as my heart's failure, I dealt with that for like the last 20 years. And during that process of dealing with the heart failure, it was real bad. It was sometimes I couldn't breathe, sometimes I couldn't talk. And I was still fighting through it. And it was most of it was due to affordability of trying to deal with it and mask it. And over time, I said I wasn't gonna let it beat me. So I changed up my eating habits and doing all that just to suppress it in some matters, due to the fact that that's all they did anyway, was give you medicine. They didn't do nothing but fill me up with medicine. It was crazy. So over the 20 years, I dealt with, I had a good little run in between the 20 years because I was still young. I think at that time when they found out that I had heart surgery, when I had heart failure, my heart was beating like at 8%, which was really crazy and scary at the same time. And man, when it happened, everybody was like, "Oh, you're the miracle child. You're the miracle child." Because I think at the time I was like 29 when I was diagnosed with it, and over time it got up to say maybe 60% to probably about 50%. It got up to. So as I was dealing with that, I was going pretty good. Until I started driving trucks. Like I think I was living in Cali at the time. I was probably like mid 2008. That's when I really started driving trucks, and I kind of got out of hand with it to the point that I started eating a little bit and gaining weight a little bit more. Because before then, my heart transplant got me down to like my heart, not my transplant, but my heart failure with the hypothyroidism. I think I was down to like maybe 168 pounds when it happened. So as I was driving trucks, I kind of got off course with it. So when I was able to get back on course and start pushing myself again to do what I needed to do in order to get back right, I did what I had to do. So with that said, I just kind of like lived for a good little while. It was I think it was all the way up to like 2012. That's when I found out I had needed a stent in my heart. Now that really scared me because I didn't know what a stent was at that time, and they explained it to me. So it kind of like supposedly opened up my vessels because my heart was really depleting. It started depleting at that time. So over time, from 2012, 13 on up to now, it started getting real bad in say maybe the last 3.5 years, say maybe, because I started to the point that my neck was beating, my heart was beating real fast, my neck was coming at, like you could see my artery just beating out of my neck. It was crazy. It's so much involved with that I want to talk about with this journey of dealing with heart failure onto my transplant. I could remember when there was times where I would try to get up and couldn't even walk 2 steps without even moving, without even just really even moving fast. I was taking slow steps. It was crazy. I couldn't even hardly move at the time. And sometimes I would go to work and come home and just lay there. I wouldn't want to do anything. I didn't want to see nobody. I didn't want to interact. I probably talk on the phone, but that was about it. And that right there was that right there sometimes could be crazy because I could hardly breathe when I talk. During those times, I also, man, I couldn't even walk and run, but now I'm out here running, walking, sweating, and doing everything. Thank God for that. And and with this in between this journey, I dealt with a lot of people looking at me like I was just dying or something. I thought that was kind of crazy in itself that people thought that without even asking it. I guess because a lot of people didn't know or didn't want to know, I guess. And that kind of made me feel some type of way because it was people that I actually knew that even, that said certain shit, but I didn't give a fuck. That's just how I roll. But when it came down to it, when people now they see me with braces, well, I went to a point where I had fainted and I fell and smashed my face, and face was all jammed up. I knocked out 2 of my teeth got knocked out, and everything had to be redone, reshaped, and still going through that journey now. But when I got up to my heart transplant, man, they probably not even 24 hours they had found me a heart, and they were flying it in. And I was in the surgery room later on that day when they told me that it was coming in. It was that was crazy. I was out for 11 hours, but during that journey, sitting in the hospital for 3 months, I couldn't do nothing that consists me to do with anesthesia because they couldn't put me to sleep. So everything I had to endure, pain. Even when they shock you and they put the thing on your chest to shock your heart back up, I had to deal with that awake, which was crazy. They had me going through all these different processes and stuff where I was getting me prepared for the heart, where they had to do endocolonoscopies and all of that. I had to do it all awake, all of that, which was crazy in itself. And I was out of it anyway because they had me drugged up. But I know that's what I did because I could remember some of it. A lot of stuff that they said I remember, but I'm not gonna be able to remember. But some stuff which is true, I probably don't remember a lot of things. But a lot of stuff has come back to me now, and just being able to come out here and work out, run. I'm 7 days a week in this. I'm lifting weights, man. I'm lifting weights like crazy. I couldn't even lift weight. I couldn't even lift weights. It was crazy. Now I'm lifting weights. Hell, I couldn't even sing lift every voice. That's how bad the lifting part got, because I was a weightlifting guy. Now I'm out here lifting weights, running, exercising, sprinting and shit. I'm doing it all, and it's crazy. But I got a lot more I'm gonna bring to you to share. This is just a small portion of it. A lot of stuff I'm probably gonna repeat because that's just what it is with me. But I just wanted to get on and share this and say, man, God is good. Everything, it got you in every step you take. I know that now because at one time I just hear people say God and just say okay. And thanks to my mom prayed. She's a praying soul. So, hey, I'm here, and probably a lot of people gonna start to see me a lot when I come back to the city, Memphis, my hometown, in Atlanta, where I used to live at in the city of Snellville. I'll be back and forth out there, but I'm out here in Florida now and enjoying this here. No telling how long I'll be out here. I'm out here enjoying this, so I'm just enjoying myself.